Okay, can you all have a case study discussion today?
Yes, ma'am.
We have already studied SWPA. What is SWPA? Soil,
water,
plant, atmosphere. Yes, we know that what is SWPA continuum, right? So with this, maybe we can try a case study discussion. We have several discussions under irrigation. So in that, SWPA continuum is a very bigger field where we have to be very keen in identifying them and analyzing them so that it will give you a proper irrigation that is required for the plant. Okay, in order to meet out that, we'll think of a way how we can schedule it. Can we do that?
Yes,
So today's case study will be on the topic SWPA continuum on irrigation scheduling. Okay, so here I'd like you to please find certain regions, and for instance, if you guys can go for select a particular crop also, it is okay. For example, maize also, it is okay, or semi-arid region. Any region is fine with me, but what you have to do is what is happening there and how we can rectify it. With that, how we can plan our irrigation. That is what we have to do. Can we do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Over to you.
The soil water plant atmosphere continuum is a fundamental concept in agriculture engineering that explains the continuous movement of water from the soil through the plant and its atmosphere. This movement occurs due to difference in water potential, allowing water to flow than naturally potential. Efficient irrigation scheduling flow without the interpretation. In regions like Tamil Nadu, where water resources are limited and rainfall is uncertain, understanding the SPAC becomes essential. The case study of the aims to demonstrate how SPAC principles can be applied to improve efficiency and reduce water wastage and enhance the crop productivity in the semi-arid farms.
Okay, fine.
So the next one is study area on crop. The study was conducted in a semi-arid region of Tamil Nadu, where agriculture largely depends on groundwater and seasonal rainfall. The selected crop for this case study is maize, which requires a moderate amount of water throughout its growth stages. Farmers in this region often follow traditional irrigation practices, leading to either over-irrigation or under-irrigation. These improper practices result in reduced crop yield, nutrient leaching, and depletion of water resources.
Okay.
The aim of selecting this region and crop is to highlight low scientific irrigation scheduling based on SPAC can address these issues effectively and sustainably.
Okay, so that means you guys have selected semi-arid regions, and also why you have gone is a very good explanation, because you want to avoid your mulching and leaching. Okay, fine. Then
I'm going to explain about soil components. So it plays a crucial role in SPAC systems as it acts as the primary source of water for plants. The capacity of soil to store the water by the supply of dependence on its texture, structure, and the organic matter content. In this system, we are going to study about the soil is predominantly sandy loam, which is moderate, and then it will hold the water capacity in good at drainage also. So water holding capacity may contain frequent irrigation without proper maintenance and monitoring. It leads to water loss through deep percolation. By measuring the soil moisture level using sensors as simple methods, farmer can determine the optional time for irrigation also, and maintain the soil moisture between the capacity and the wilting point. Ensure the plants receive adequate water without wastages.
okay, so that means you guys are saying even though we are looking in for your potentiality, from that potentiality also it will vary. The movement of water will always move from your soil and then it will reach to your atmosphere. So the movement of water varies dependent upon your potentiality. So higher potential to lower potential. So in order to avoid them also, if you are trying to do something, it will lead to percolation loss. So that is why we have to address them. Okay. Okay. So what else you guys wanted to add now?
So I am going to say about the atmosphere component. The atmosphere is the final component of the SPAC system and plays a major role in controlling water loss. Factors such as temperature, humidity, wind speed, and solar radiation influence the rate of water evaporation from soil and transpiration from plants. These combined processes are known as evapotranspiration. In hot and dry climates, evapotranspiration rates are high, increasing the water demand of crops. By monitoring weather condition and estimating evapotranspiration, farmers can adjust irrigation schedules to match crop needs. This prevents both water stress and excessive irrigation.
Okay, so that means while we have been looking in for irrigation scheduling, we have to also consider evapotranspiration, percolation loss, leaching and everything. What else do we have to look in for them?
I tell about the applications in irrigation scheduling. The applications of irrigation scheduling involves the integrating soil, plant and the atmospheric data to determine the right time and the right amount of water to be applied. In that case, soil moisture sensor and the weather data were used to guide the irrigation decisions. Instead of following this schedule, irrigation was applied when soil moisture is dropped below the certain threshold. Drip irrigation systems were introduced to deliver the water to the root zones, reducing the evaporation losses. This approach ensures the continuous flow of water, improving the water efficiency, minimize the loss due to the runoff and the deep reductions.
Okay, so that means we have to look in for runoff and percolation losses, and also we have to look in for how we can reduce the wastages that will occur. So whatever we do, we have to look in for an option where we can schedule the irrigation dependent upon the losses, and the main aim is reduce the loss also. Okay, is there anything else you want to add?
Now I continue my conclusion. The implementation of SPAC based irrigation scheduling showed significant improvements in water management and crop productivity. Water usage was reduced by approximately 20 to 30% of while crop yield increased due to better moisture availability during critical growth stage. This study highlights the importance of understanding the interaction between soil, plant and the atmosphere for suitable agriculture. In this case study, conclude the SPAC is a vital role for modern irrigation management, especially in water scarce areas.
Okay, so that means dependent upon our SWPA continuum, we have come to a conclusion. We can use one technique, and that technique, as far as your decision, it is SPAC system. So that system will always help us to reduce the water loss which has been caused due to your percolation or your leaching or mulching or evapotranspiration or the water molds. So whatever happens here, we can reduce them, reduce the losses that goes and reaches your groundwater table by reducing the water intake. So in order to do so, you have to control the system. That controlling of system could be done by SPAC. You guys have done a very good job today. Maybe we can try some other technique which will be helpful, because this could be cost us a lot. Most of the people can't utilize the system. So if that's the case, we can look in for a problem there. It is not economical. We'll try to develop a system which is economical, and we can maintain that scheduling measure with that system, so that we can reduce the loss and also we can give the farmer a economical system. Okay, can you all do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Next class we'll look in for solution for this problem. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.